So today we are back playing another one of your recommendations, and this one is going to be interesting. That's because today we're going to be playing Iran, a nation that got a pretty good focus tree actually out of one of the latest DLCs, Graveyard of Empires, but famously doesn't have a very good time during World War II as, the British and the Soviets usually end up declaring war on them. So this is going to be a pretty aggressive run. We're going to be fighting a lot of people and hopefully building out a new glorious Persian Empire for ourselves. So let's get cracking. So here we are in Iran, and well, things could definitely be better. We've got Azerbaijani resistance, Kurdish resistance. We've got some Islamic traditions, which gives us stability, but doesn't help with research speed or assigning political advisors. Rural feudalism, which yeah, doesn't again help our research speed. And the Anglo-Iranian Oil Company, which is hindering our ability to get any resource as well as produce items or weapons. All in all, not good. We only get 6 divisions, and we're actually just going to delete them. We'll come back to that, the army, later. An industry, barely have one. 4 factories. We're going to start to build some more. So we're going to build a bit of infrastructure, then 3 civs. We get 2 research slots, which is very, very painful. We're going to try and improve our research speed, and then we're also going to improve construction. And then we get this focus tree, which is actually quite fun. There's definitely a lot of stuff that we can do. We can get a really good amount of core territory, but it's just depending on who we're going to be able to fight in and what we can get. So we're going to try and get as much of it as possible. It's probably not going to be achievable in this run, I think, to get all of it, but we're going to do our utmost best. Now, as you've just seen, Iran doesn't really start off with a very good industry, so we are going to focus on a little bit of that first, and then we're going to move down some of the political focuses. So to start off with, we're going to go down modernizing Iran, then we're going to quickly pick up rapid industrialization, get 2 more civs. That will help with building, and we're off. We're ready to start the game. One thing that we're probably going to want to do is train 1 cavalry division. We're going to have a civil war. It's a really easy civil war, and all we're going to need to win it is this 1 cavalry division, basically. So we'll just get that ticking over. Modernizing Iran is in. Let's go and get rapid industrialization. Lovely. Rapid industrialization is in. We need a few more things for our industry. We're going to open a power plant in Tehran. That's going to give us more construction speed, even though consumer goods is going to go up. And then we're going to develop the oil fields. That's going to give us a good amount of oil to income. And then we're going to quickly get rid of the Anglo-Iranian Oil Company. We're just going to go straight onto mechanical computing. 150 political power. We're also going to go up to partial, and that's cavalry unit is now also good to go. We're just going to leave that to the side. We do also get an air force. I'm actually just going to group it. We're not going to sell it because to be honest, this is actually basically all the air force we're going to have for most of the run. So we'll just exercise it and leave it alone for now. Nice. Open a power plant in Tehran is done. Let's develop the oil fields. We have another 100 political power. I'm going to go ahead and pick up our army offense expert. Getting in as much army experience early as possible will be good for us. Nice. Construction 1 is in. Let's go down basic machine tools. Develop the oil fields is in. Let's quickly form our own oil company, and then we'll crack on with other things. Lovely. That is good. That is the last of our sort of economic focuses for now. We're going to pick up 2 military focuses. We're going to restructure the army. We get another military factory for that, as well as some army experience. And then we're going to expand our military facilities, get 2 more military factories in, and then that will be a little bit extra of a boon to our military production for the time being. Political power is going to become very useful later on. We'll probably just maybe use it to go up to limited conscription, and then we'll probably just start banking it. Lovely. Restructure the army is in. Let's get those military facilities. Oh yeah, we can assign an MIO to our guns. Haven't really done much with this because there's not much to do with it. We're going to put the next one on trucks, and then we'll probably put the next 2 maybe on guns and support equipment. 150 political power. We'll just go up to limited conscription. The anti-Comintern pact. The Soviets aren't going to be our best friends during this run, so we're going to need to pick our friends wisely, and that will be Germany. So we're going to join that. Expand military facilities is in. We're done for the time being with our army focuses. There's going to be a few more that we're going to need to pick up slowly later on. And we're going to be able to get some really good mountaineers by going down this branch of the tree, so we're going to come back to that definitely. But for now, it's time to get on with political decisions. We're going down the Imperium side. Nice, but oh, a lot of research in then as well. I'm going to go down concentrated industry, and we'll also pick up our next level of construction. We're going to move on to a legacy of greatness, and this will start the timer for our civil war, but that's fine. We've got that all under control. 187 political power. I'm going to go ahead and pick up our captain of industry. Since we're building infrastructure, civilian factories, we're going to need to build railways eventually, so he will come in use. A legacy of greatness is in. We're going to quickly pick up our third research slot, and then we're going to bolt down this side of the tree to get the civil war cracking. We can pick up a doctrine. I think I'm going to bank my army experience for the time being, because I really want to try and put it into mountaineers. Oh, lovely. And that wave of construction is finished. Let's see, where should we go next? Let's maybe go here. We'll build some infrastructure here, then we'll just follow up with another 2 civs. Oh yeah, I forgot, we can pick up our industrial concern for more industrial research speed. That will definitely be useful. Imperial funded universities is in. Let's go and assess the opposition now. Next, we're going to go down to the unification initiative. We'll clamp down on Azerbaijani dissidents, and then we're going to revive the old ways, which will put us into civil war. Nice. Those last few bits of construction have done. We're going to start just buffing out our infantry equipment now. Unification initiative. Let's clamp down on Azerbaijani dissidents. Lovely. That focuses in as well. We're going to revive the old ways. The civil war has begun. Let's go ahead and force deploy this little unit here. And it's just going to basically run into all the victory points and quickly mop up the civil war. I'm going to want our mountaineers. So let's go ahead and pick up Iranian special forces. We'll work down this side of the tree and just unlock those quickly. There we are. We can force deploy another one. We'll just quickly run into these two. We'll just run past you. And that's the civil war done with. We're back as a new nation. This is just a quick ask that if you're enjoying the video, could you please like and subscribe? On average, only about 80% of people who watch my videos are subscribed. You can see the screenshot here. But if you're part of that 20% that are subscribed, thank you all very much. And some of you eagle-eyed viewers may notice that this announcement is slightly different. That's because I've got a few exciting things coming up on the channel. The first one being is that I've started a Discord and I want you all to join it. The link for the Discord is in the description. Please come and join. I'm figuring it out as we go, but it will be good, trust me. The other thing is that I've got another video coming out next week on the channel to explain a little bit more about some things and some exciting projects that I've got coming up. So stay tuned. Otherwise, thank you all very much for watching. Now, let's get back to it. Now it's time to actually think about rebuilding the army. So we're going to switch this over to our infantry template, as we're going to start needing some of them. Put them across these 2 tiles. We'll start exercising, and then we'll see if we can train maybe 8 more. Oh, actually, we can train quite a few. Let's maybe train 11, and we'll just force deploy these and start exercising, I think, when they're ready. That's because to go on to some of our next focuses, we are going to need more men in the field. So the sooner they can get out there, the better. Nice. And we've got more industry coming in now. It's going to be time to start building some military factories. So that's what we're going to be doing. We just want to start ramping up gun production, basically. Nice. Special forces, and then we can get this quickly for our mountaineers. Stability is quite low. I'm going to improve worker conditions, and I may even do some anti-fascist raids. That should help. There we are. Army is here. Let's just move that over and exercise that. Nice, we got mountaineers. Let's go down the doctrine a little bit so we can elevate the mountaineers, maybe get rough terrain, and we'll also do battlefield intelligence. Next, we'll make them elite, and then we'll flesh these out. We'll also want to add some artillery on the back. Recon rangers, support artillery, engineering companies. These are going to be our shock troops. They're going to be our main fighting force, so we want to make them good. Not sure how many we can change over to our mountaineer template. Let's go for 3. Should be fine. And then we'll split these out, but we'll want to make more of them as we can. Guns and equipment probably looking a little bit low, but we can look to now start to buy some guns because we're going to need those. We're going to go down Imperial Expansion, and then we're going to go down the Tehran-Moscow Pact. We want at least 1 more Mountaineer unit. That is definitely We want that to at least be 4. Keep improving the infantry equipment. That is our main fighting force. We also need to not forget about artillery. Lovely. We can put the better truck into production, so we should do that. There's nothing else we can really do with this infantry template for now, so we're going to just leave that. But I will go ahead and start picking up some bits. So bold attack. I think I'm going to leave these bits for now. Let's just go ahead, maybe get our commerce raiding expert, and we'll also get our ground support. Imperial expansionism is done. Let's do the Tehran-Moscow pact. Soviet Union agrees to our non-aggression pact. Fine. We're going to demand Iraq territory first. And we do have trains now. Let's go and press the magic trains button. One thing we'll probably want is to pick up our infantry expert, because that's mainly going to be our main fighting force. And just keep working on infantry equipment as well. Hey, Iraq agrees to our demands. Excellent. Now let's go over to Afghanistan, see if they do the same. They usually can be a bit of a tougher nut to crack. And Afghanistan agree to our demands as well. Next thing is we're going to get ready for our war with Turkey, because that's going to be sort of our main expansion to start us off with. So we're going down War Plan Xerxes and then reclaim the Turkish peninsula. We're on a bit of a timer to declare war with Turkey. So that we want to at least get that war goal and then just get ready for the war itself. Let's go ahead and get anti-aircraft. We're going to really need that in the later stages of the game. And we do have some more occupied territory now. I'm going to go drop us down to secret police. We'll try and build some compliance, and then we're going to also switch our bit over to this cavalry thing. I'm actually going to duplicate this. We'll quickly put some military police on that because we start off with that. It's pretty good. War Plan Xerxes is in. We're basically waiting until Turkey get rid of their guarantees from Romania. As soon as that comes off, we want to declare war. So we might as well pick up the Annex War Goal. It won't go away, I don't think, or at least it won't go away in time. Might even go and pick up a spy agency. Might be useful. Nice. Reclaim the Turkish peninsula is in. We have our war goal on Turkey. We're just going to wait now until they get rid of that. We can work on a few other things. We can get another supply point and improve the railway, so we're going to quickly do that. Just keeping an eye on old Turkey here. Nice, that supply hub is in now, and that's put all of our units into supply over here, which is excellent. And it looks like we're ready to go to war with Turkey, so stop exercising the troops. We will declare war. Now, we're going to want probably our mountaineers to be sort of in attacking positions, so we'll put them on the side. Or the borders, so that we can start to basically attack into these two tiles, encircle these, and then we'll keep falling back to this position so that they reinforce that area, and then we keep squishing basically any units in here. One thing I've realized as well is that this supply hub is not linked up, so we need to do that. Now we can unpause and we'll just wait for everybody to get into position. Looks like we're already good to go. Stop them from reinforcing. Nice. Okay, now we can look at squishing these guys up. Perfect. And that is 4 units squished there. Right, now we rinse and repeat. So look to reinforce these areas, and then we just make sure everybody goes into those positions. Our Shah's been assassinated. Good. We'll also now look to get some of these Immortal Legions in. That's going to give us more offensive capabilities. They're not wanting to come forward at the minute, and they're weirdly pushing forward now. Excellent. We're going to put these Immortal Legions into our offensive template. They'll help us push forward. I think what we'll do is we'll pick up some of the decisions here to integrate, and then we'll work a little bit further towards our next research slot. They're not wanting to play ball by coming into this tile, frustratingly. Well, maybe we'll see if we can create some encirclements in other ways then. Okay, well, that will do. I want to see if we can push up to that supply hub over there. See if we can keep moving forward. These guys look quite out of org, so let's try and push for them. Casualties are increasing. We haven't been able to crush as many of the Turkish units as I'd like, but to be honest, we need to try and... If we can encircle a few more, we'll be looking a lot better. I'm going to knock us up to war economy, and we probably need to go up to extensive conscription as well. Taking this supply hub. Yeah, there we go. That has helped. Penning attack there, please. Move forward. Nice. Knock them off that port there. We'll get our first bit. We'll go down Grand Battle Plan. That will help. Crush 2 units there, please. This would be huge if we can get here. Penning attack there, please. Taking another supply hub, which is good. Oh, this is a good amount of units encircled there. Crush these units, and then we'll continue to push on. These guys look out of org, but they're still a bit strong. Crush a unit there. push these guys. Oh, can't push them out yet. Could really do with these cavalry, so just going to force deploy them. And then I want them to just sort of flank, basically. So hopefully they can get in position in time. Taking out one of their tanks would be nice, which should be easier now. Nice. Crushed a bunch of units down there, and hopefully it shouldn't be too much more now until we can finally wrap things up here. Nice. Get another Mountaineer Doctrine, and hopefully we should be close to capitulating them. Just sneaking in the back here. There we go. Turkey has gone. That is a huge boost to us. A good amount of territory and our first bit of navy. There we go. We can now start to integrate pieces of Turkey, which is good. We're going to start doing the places that will give us resource and manpower, because we definitely need that. We can get our museum creator, research speed and political power gain. We'll definitely take that. Industry is also looking a lot healthier, which is nice to see. Build a few more here. We'll start building as much. We just need to start building military factories realistically. We also need to train infantry, and ideally I'd like to try and get some motorized out if we sneakily can. I'm gonna give this guy the combined arms expert. Can we switch these over to motorized? We can. We're going to move them back then quickly and exercise them. Meanwhile, everybody else needs to come back to these sort of front lines, and then we'll just wait for to begin this war over here. I'm also going to bring the navy sort of back to over here. And then we can exercise that as well, because if we start a war with the Allies, it will just be trapped in the Persian Gulf, and we definitely don't want that. Just going to put everything on convoys, because we only have one dockyard, but it's one more than we had, so that's good. And then, yeah, we just need to keep an eye on integrating territory. We're going to be able to get a lot more as time goes on, but probably try and train as much more infantry as we can get. We're going to have quite a lot in garrisons, I imagine. Nice, we got our last research slot. In the meantime, we're going to want to start to move down this side of the tree to start getting our war goals, because we need to get stuck in the Middle East. We need to basically try and take over Iraq. Syria will pop up. We will potentially take that off of Vichy and have a bit of a weird sort of ongoing war within the Axis, because we are going to end up joining the Axis as well. And then we can work on getting a designer from Germany shortly as well. We're going to need port guards. We need everything, really. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and put some field hospitals on our mountaineers, and then we need to work on the next few bits of industry as well. They're going into Belgium now, so to be honest, it might be done in 35 days, or 70 days at least for this one. So let's go ahead and see if we can pick up the one on Iraq. Norway is guaranteeing the independence of us. Excellent. Thank you, Norway. All right. Germany is now going into Belgium, which means it will also shortly be going into France. Going to pick up doctrines for submarines. We'll try and use what we can here. That guy is going to be our main sub, and this is going to be our main battle fleet. But it's not going to be doing anything. Certainly not going to be doing any battling. There we are. Punch through Iraq is done, but mainly because, well, we've got British Iraq back now, which is democratic. It's flipped back. So we've skipped that, but that's fine. Syria will probably go flip over to Vichy France shortly. There we go. Vichy France has popped up, which means the Republic of Syria is here. Now we're going to be doing a few crucial things. We're going to basically eventually want to punch through. We'll probably, like I say, try and pick up Vichy. Well, we'll try and pick up Syria as we can try and go through Vichy, but we're going to try and punch through Iraq. We really need to knock the Allies out of Egypt. If we can do that and sort of hold the line here, basically create a fortification, we'll secure most of this Mediterranean Sea, essentially. That's going to be our biggest priority. Everything else can sort of wait, I suppose. Need to make sure that we keep integrating as much of this territory as we can. And then actually, I'm going to take 10 of these guys off, because we're going to do some rejigging of the army. We're going to promote this guy to a field marshal and create a bit of a defensive template, because we're going to need that. Nice. Okay, we've got our war goals now on the Allies, which means we can probably jump ourselves into war. Right, well, troops are more or less in position. Let's see if we can get stuck in now into the Allies. So we're just going to declare war on everyone, and then the main thing we want to do is take that port off of them in Kuwait. And where we can, we do want to try and create some encirclements, so that's what we'll aim to do. We got our invite to the Axis, which is good, and a few encirclements here that we can quickly crush. Next, I'm going to move the army over slightly, and also one thing we need to definitely do, I'm going to force deploy these units, and we need to start training some port guards. Then we'll need to start hopefully getting some lend-lease from our new Axis friends. If we can try and surround Baghdad, that would be a good start. Hopefully soon. Gonna be pressing into Baghdad. Come on, take Baghdad. Oh, and we encircled that as well. That was good. Nice, and we got some equipment off of the back of that. We're holding this front line all well and good. It's really just a question of getting some of these port guards out as quickly as possible. Oh, can we just sneak in through the back here? That would be so good. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. We probably can't push through, but that's fine. We just want to maybe hold a little bit. So the next thing that we're going to probably want to do is be a little bit careful and get ready to go through Vichy France, because we need to get rid of this Republic of Syria. It might look like we're going to get a little bit naval invaded, so we're going to bring maybe some of our army back. Oh no, they've taken that port there. Do a little, there we go. Encirclement. Nice, look at that. Okay, the army has managed to successfully get through there. In the meantime, we're going to get ready to go into Syria, and we'll start working towards reforming our actual empire of our Persian Empire. And we'll start to assign some of those port guards in their place, and we can probably put some engineering companies on them as well, just to help with their defensive stats. And again, we're going to try and sweep now straight down through Syria and Lebanon, and then we're going to try and hopefully cut the allies off, maybe even try and get into Cairo very quickly. So, oh my word, yeah, Italian Navy got battered there. That's fine. Right, let's go in here. Quickly declare war on these, on Lebanon. Nice. Gone in here now. We definitely don't want to wait around though. Got to try and get to this part. That's good. That's a good start. Things are moving quickly, but that's fine. We just need to try and push very rapidly into Egypt. Don't let them take that port back. If we can at least get to this port. Okay, that was good. Nice. Okay. We may be onto a bit of a winner here. Look at that encirclement. That is lovely. Can we try and sneakily exercise some of these guys? We'll see. I think we're just... Are we Oh, yeah, we've lost most of the subs. That's okay, I suppose. Right, if we can just... encircle Alexandria next, then that would be a good result, which looks like we have. We desperately need to close these gaps up. Oh my word, look at all those units down there. Nice. Coming in behind. And one thing that we definitely want to pick up now is the Memphis initiative. So that's going to allow us to core a whole load more territory, which will be good. Front lines are looking awfully messy, but that's fine. The majority of the army need to just push up to about there. Meanwhile, we'll just get these offensive units, just get them to mop up over here quick, and then we need to keep training infantry. So any guns, please, that you want to lend us? Italy and Germany, please. The war from Greece looks to have begun as well, and spare factories now, which is nice. We're just going to put most of it, I think, into infantry equipment. I did want to maybe make some tanks, but I think, to be honest, we need to really just focus on our infantry equipment. We're definitely going to have to work on taking out Greece as well. We are fighting across multiple fronts and we're doing it. We are doing it. Nice. Yes, we've also got our next focus in so we can core a lot of territory now that's going to be able to help with manpower. Let's go ahead and claim ourselves as the third Persian Empire. It's so annoying that the Turkish territory you can only do one at a time, yet the rest of it you can just sort of click it and it's fine. Integrate Cairo, Alexandria. These places are huge. 4 million manpower. And in Cairo there's nearly 7, so yeah, we're that's going to be really crucial for us. Our main attacking units are now going to go all the way over here and do some more attacking, and we can start to hopefully train some more mountaineers. It'd be good to get maybe 8 more. I don't usually go into Africa, but I'm thinking the further that I push out of it, maybe even capitulating Ethiopia, the easier it will be for Italy. So we'll see how well this goes, but not holding my breath too much. Good to see at least Italy is charging through Greece. Oh, this will be good. We can get more non-core manpower as well as stability and compliance growth. That will be useful. Look at that. 301k manpower now, thanks to coring some of those areas. They are pouring troops into Greece, which is quite worrying, but it's fine. Hopefully we can kick them out. Can we put support anti-air yet on our... We can, on our infantry. That will be slightly useful. Okay, well, looks like... Yes, there we go. More encirclements here, and that is less divisions for the British. Oh, lovely. Okay, well, we have secured the territory along here now. Now would be a good time to probably bring back the Mountaineers. I don't really want to push too aggressively, I don't think, with some of these troops. We really need to focus on almost just building our industry. Hopefully, as we core some more of this territory, we'll that will come into effect. But oh, we can actually get... Let's go for Grand Assault. That's going to help with soft attack for our armies. That's good. Choosing our Shabanu. I'm going to go for this one, I think, just because political power gain means more industry for us because we can integrate territory quicker. So, oh, come on, Italy. Don't be losing out now. Oh, okay. Now comes the war with the Soviets. This is where things will start to get a bit tricky. Probably quite a lot of their territory. Okay, I'm just going to leave this for now because we have bigger fish to fry. We can't make a real impact, though, on this front because if we can push the Soviets out of these areas, we can quickly take basically all their oil off of them, and that will be a massive hindrance to them. So, oh, did we lose our last sub? Rest in peace. I don't think the Italians are going to do very well down here once we leave them to their own devices. And because they have a massive border to fight in Africa, it's probably not going to go well, especially when the US join. We'll see how that goes. But as I mentioned, bigger things to think about. Meanwhile, I'm just going to get all of our sort of offensive units. They're going to do a big spearhead to try and capture this part here. We're not going to have too much time to move on this, so we need to be fairly quick. Okay, I think our armies are in position. Let's go. Don't really want... Yeah, let's take that port first. Speed is key here. We need to see if we can try and get into some of the victory points. Did I hear the naval invasion? Oh, Italy. Yeah, they're going to get absolutely... Oh. Italy, don't fail. We may have to send a contingent of mountaineers or something to go help them out, which is... yeah, not really what we want to do. I think the US are now finally in the war, though. Oh, no, not yet, but they will be very soon. Okay, please crush this. There we go. More naval invasion sounds. Yeah, Italy is looking... Oh, that's for us, actually. 10 infantry, or, well, 2 will need to go elsewhere. We really need to mop up this little bit here in the south, and then I reckon we'll just stop pushing for the time being, or maybe even ourselves. Although the coast, the port guards seem to be doing the trick. Not sure what's going on down here, but I'm not going to concern myself with it. Looks like looks like it's going okay. 6 mountaineers down to Sicily to go and help take back their territory that they quite desperately need. Oh, could we core Georgia? That's pretty cool. That's definitely there's a good bit of territory that we can core down here. Nice. And we can actually make some subs, so we will do that. Oh, and we can finally go on to an empire to last 1,000 years, making ourselves the great Persian Empire. Why not? More recruitable population factor, so that's always nice. There we are. We'll go backbone of the armed forces. Even more soft attack for our mountaineers. Fall of Kiev. That's good. Good pushing into the south now. I'm going to pull the motorized over because if we can drive sort of quickly into places, that will be a lot quicker for us. Really, realistically, we want to try and get up to that port, but that's going to be a tall ask. I'd be surprised if they haven't got anybody in there. Oh, but they've just moved out. Come on. Yes. A little encirclement there. That's nice. Hey, we've got the Mountaineers over here now. That's good. They can retake Sicily for the Italians because they are struggling. Hey, we got a land warfare facility. Would you look at that? Moving on up in the world we are. Yeah, supplies becoming a bit of an issue around here. We should probably connect up some of these supply lines. So let's stop advancing over here for the minute. And we will need to focus on this. 6 Mountaineers versus this silly British. Oh, Italy, please defend your homeland. They're like, nah, can't be bothered. Come on, retake Napoli. There you are, Italy. Now just to take back that part for you. Not sure what's going on here in the Soviet Union, but just trying to sort out all the mess that the Axis is getting itself into. Which is, I think, standard, isn't it, really? There's so much to integrate, and we don't have the political power. I'm going to save up for 150, and we're going to get our wife, I suppose. I'm going to force deploy these 6 units. I'm going to go put them with our Mountaineer contingent, by the looks of things. We could just keep training Mountaineers by the looks of things. And to be honest, why wouldn't we? Well, because we don't have the guns or anything else, but that's fine. The United Mexican States has joined the Allies, and neither... Oh, the US is in. Okay, well, yeah, we should probably try and fix this up sooner rather than later. Issue a force attack. Take the port. Come on. Come on. Please do this. Oh my god, no. Come on. Come on. Yes. Okay. No, that was one assault too far. We'll just hold there. Oh, no, don't assault, please. Stop attacking because you'll just die. But at least we're in supply. Sicily hasn't been reclaimed, but we can work on that. Yeah, crossing that river is not going to be easy against Rostov, so... Oh no, the UK have managed to launch a counter-assault. Oh no, please don't go and fall... Ugh. Italy! Please don't depose Mussolini. I don't know what their capitulation is, Italy. Is it something ridiculous? Oh my god. It controls 53% victory points. I suppose that's how bad it is when Rome loses. Just one naval invasion where basically the Allies have managed to just waltz through. Please bring some troops back. They're just not doing anything, are they? Oh no, that's not good news for us. Because that means that there's going to now be more troops trying to, well, fight us. Oh, for God's sake. Right, retaken Rome. Just basically trying to put out as much fires as possible to stop Italy capitulating. We also need to create like a bit of a backstop here. And that's fine. We have some troops that we can shortly deploy, hopefully. Oh, did we get some convoys? That is great news. Okay, I think we pulled off a little encirclement, which is good. And then I think we're also managing to hopefully sort out this crisis. We do literally need to just leave like a reserve amount of stupid like units in Italy, don't we? What else can we get? Let's just get maybe large unit tactics. That would be useful. We can core some more territory. Oh, what? For God's sake. Just when you think things are going well. Right, we're going to have to bring back our offensive units here. 5 units. Apparently enough to take down a nation. Oh god. We're gonna retake Napoli. Okay, maybe we're not gonna retake Napoli. I don't like the sound of that naval invasion sound. Oh, and the British are approaching our area now. That's not good. Can close up this. This was a good encirclement. That was nice. Right, now briefly back over here. Oh no, they're really close. And all these Italian divisions are just not there. Right, you guys quickly go here. Come on, Mountaineers. You should be good enough to fight these conditions. Surround, take that port, and then it's just Napoli. Nice, well done. Okay, well, we've managed to slightly reinforce this area. Can we train any more infantry? We can train a bit. We need to build more military factories. We just desperately need more military factories because we need more guns and more of everything else, basically. Italy wants to send us guns, which is nice considering we've just been responsible for basically winning their, defending their entire country. Oh my word, we may actually be able to take back Sicily as well. We just can't retake our own homelands. Excellent. Okay, this is not looking good now. Oh, we're getting really pushed in by the Soviets on this front now. How close? The Soviets are probably quite far away from capitulating, aren't they? Casualties. Yeah, Allies at 4.85. Axis at 5.4. Soviets at 3.6. Have managed to deal a fair amount to them, although I imagine Germany is, yeah, pretty high up as well. It is proving tricky. It is proving tricky. We just need to, I think, really put everything into our infantry production. The weird sort of Italian-African border seems to be not going as bad as I thought. Although, having said that, look how just weak... They literally control nothing of the Mediterranean, and yet they're just like, meh, we'll leave these colonial units to defend our ports. I feel like something probably should change with the AI. Sort of similar to how they made, like, I think the UK a bit more defensive at home. Something maybe to register that, you know, when you don't have naval supremacy, you should probably be a little bit careful. Look at that. Well, it's taken decades, probably. But we've retaken Sicily. Nice. Okay, we managed to take Rostov there and create a small encirclement across here. So that's 6 divisions squished for the Soviets. Looks like we're punching a little bit of a way into Stalingrad, which is good. So we're still fighting for that island. There's just one motorized, silly division for the US just holding out from that. Now, there were a few naval invasion sounds whilst I was looking at everything else. Oh, Vichy. What is this? Is that Free France? Stop naval invading. Oh, for God's sake. Germany's going. Germany's going. I mean, how bad? 44 out of 20%. It's just a pipe dream, isn't it? It's got to be a pipe dream. Because realistically, the only way that this would even have a slight chance of success right now is if we capitulate the Soviets. We hold Stalingrad. Hey, and we've encircled some units here. This is a great encirclement here, though. Shame it's not going to be for very effective. Yeah, I think Germany's going to be pretty done soon. And, I mean, Italy's basically lost. France is back. Germany's going to... I feel like it's Germany just giving me all its guns. It's basically saying, we've lost, we're out, take all of our equipment. It's like when you lose at Monopoly and everyone's just like, here you go, take all my properties. Mussolini deposed. Oh, Mussolini. This is just going to go on forever, this game, isn't it? I can feel it. Who's justifying Greater Hungary? Piss off. No, Germany, I think, is going to fall before we manage to finally get our way over the Soviet Union. So, although it looks like we've managed to retake the Baltic areas, which is, you know, fairly impressive. Ooh, yeah, that's not looking good for Germany. I would really like to capitulate the Soviet Union, but I don't think we're going to get there. Oh my God, look at how far they've pushed that Germany's still not capitulated. Oh. Germany must be hanging on by the skin of its teeth. 27 points. What can they be holding on to? Is it just this set that... Oh. What's going... Oh. I mean, I've given up, but look, the Americans have literally pushed all the way now over here, but they still can't get through over there. That's ridiculous. We're going to draw maybe a big fallback line. There we are. That's where we're going back to. See you later, Germany. Persian Empire or nothing, I'm afraid. Despite the fact that, you know, Germany is the Allies cannot punch through this area. How have they not capitulated? Oh, they must have gone. Did they just not bother even telling us? Yeah, Germany went. They didn't even bother telling us. Well, that's it. That is the fall of the Axis, really. It's just us, the great Persian Empire, holding it all together. Maybe we'll give this another crack another time, because this, I mean, with Iran, you can actually form a really good empire. I mean, like I say, we've got 2.5 million manpower. We haven't integrated everything because we could still go for Greece and a few of the other sort of Byzantine provinces. Still got a fair bit of Turkey to integrate and Egypt. I think we just struggled with initial production. I mean, we've got quite a lot of infantry out now, but we don't really have the armor or the equipment to help punch through with the Soviets. We needed to be in too many places at too few times, and we ended up even having to basically keep Italy in the fight for even longer. But all in all, I actually really enjoyed this run. A really good empire to play with. Let me know if you think we should have done something differently. And of course, this was a really good suggestion by one of you. So if you want me to play through another nation and form another empire, let me know in the comments. Please do like the video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I will catch you all in the next one. See ya!